Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crossroads Project. I'm Jorge, and today we're standing at the site of tragedy, one that should have never have happened. 3 lives, 3 friends, gone in an instant because of a decision one made in a split second that forever altered the course of so many lives. You've seen these roadside memorials, white crosses, flowers, fading photographs. They mark more than just a crash site. They mark heartbreak, unanswered questions, and lives interrupted. Most of us drive past. Maybe we glance, maybe we wonder, then we keep driving. Not today. Today we're stopping. Today we're telling their story. Because this isn't just about a crash. It's about what led up to it. The ripple effect it caused, and what we, collectively, can do to make sure it never happens again. If you believe the story matters, if you want to be part of the solution, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's bring awareness, start conversations, maybe, just maybe save a life. This is the Crossroads Project, and this is their story.
It's August 6, 2023, on a cloudy Saturday night in the Towne Lake community of Cypress, Texas. It's a unique family-focused environment with safe neighborhoods and many opportunities for an active lifestyle. A picturesque community with windy streets, lakefront homes, and families enjoying their weekends. That night, Christopher Scandridge, Jacob Wnuk, and Fraser Anderson were at a house party watching a boxing match. They laughed, drank, and enjoyed each other's company. It was late. Time to head home. Christopher, Jacob, and Fraser piled into a golf cart, a common mode of transport in this master-planned community. Greenhouse Road, where the crash would occur, has a posted speed limit of 40 miles per hour. Though golf carts are legal on some roads here, they're not legal at night, and they're certainly not built to withstand a high-speed impact. At the time of the crash, this area of Towne Lake was still under development. Roads were unlit, the 4-way stop was dark, and the intersection was under construction. It was a simple 2-lane road then. Today, it has traffic lights and expanded 4-lane access. Improvements became too late for 3 men. At the same time, a black Cadillac SUV, driven by 21-year-old Daniel Rivera, was traveling in the opposite direction. Inside were his mother and an 8-year-old child. As the golf cart approached the 4-way stop at Towne Lake Parkway, it began to turn left, just a minute away from Fraser's home, which was now in sight. Just then, Daniel, speeding and impaired, blew through the stop sign. His SUV smashed into the golf cart's front right side. The force of the collision was so extreme, the cart was thrown several hundred feet down the road and all 3 men were ejected. Jacob and Fraser died on the scene. Christopher was taken to the hospital with severe head trauma. He died a few hours later. This wasn't just a tragic accident, it was preventable. Daniel Rivera had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.112. That's well above the legal limit of 0.08 in Texas. For reference, that level of impairment in a 180 to 200 pound male usually occurs after consuming 4 or more drinks within 2 hours. Christopher, the golf cart driver, also had a BAC of 0.191, more than twice the legal limit. At that level, coordination, judgment, and reaction time are dangerously compromised. Let that sink in. 2 impaired drivers, both disregarded stop signs, meeting at the same intersection at nearly 3 a.m. The odds? Nearly unthinkable. And yet, it happened. In 2023 alone, Texas reported 1,138 deaths from alcohol-related crashes. That's more than 3 lives lost every single day. Houston alone saw 39 of those fatalities. Drunk driving isn't just a bad decision, it's an epidemic. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that every 39 minutes in the U.S., someone dies in a crash involving an alcohol-impaired driver. That's over 13,000 lives every year, and countless more forever changed. Despite decades of public safety announcements, ad campaigns, classroom presentations, and warning labels, drunk driving remains one of the leading causes of traffic fatalities. We know the dangers, we've seen the signs, but people still make that choice. Daniel Rivera was charged with 3 counts of murder. Initially, the district attorney requested his bond be set at $1 million. Subsequently, it was lowered to $175,000 per charge. 8 days later, he posted bond and was released. In court on November 21st, 2024, Daniel waived the jury trial and pleaded guilty. His charges were reduced to intoxicated manslaughter, a second-degree felony. He was sentenced to 150 days in county jail, a 2-year license suspension, and 10 years of probation. He was also ordered to pay $48,000 in restitution. He was released April 19, 2025. Daniel graduated from Cy Springs High School in 2020, where he played quarterback for the varsity football team for 3 years. His senior season was cut short due to injury. By all accounts, he had a bright future ahead, until one night changed everything. In the wake of the criminal trial, the families of Christopher, Jacob, and Fraser filed civil lawsuits, not just against Daniel Rivera, but also against his mother for allegedly allowing him to drive in his condition, and the legal owner of the Cadillac Escalade. All of these cases are still pending in civil court. Christopher Scandridge, 41, was a husband, father, and air traffic controller for the FAA. He was passionate about aviation, classic cars, and spending time with his wife and 2 kids. His children called him the best dad ever. Jacob Jake Wnuk, 36, was born in New York, but Texas became his home. He was a skilled maritime worker and devoted father of 2. He loved the ocean, art, and bringing people together. Fraser Anderson, 37, was originally from Scotland. An engineer in the oil and gas industry, Fraser moved to Houston in 2015. He loved golf, skiing, poker, and most of all, his wife, son, and daughter. 3 men, 3 families, gone in the blink of an eye. This tragedy didn't just end lives, it fractured entire families. Children were left without fathers, spouses without partners, parents without sons, communities without pillars. What happened on Greenhouse Road wasn't just a crash, it was a shockwave. And it started with a choice. I'll be fine. It's just down the street. I'm just buzzed. We've all heard it. Some of us have said it. But here's the truth. Every decision to drive impaired is a gamble with your life and the lives of everyone on the road. This crash was rare, but the danger isn't. 2 impaired drivers crossing paths at a dark intersection might seem like a freak accident, but impaired driving happens every day and it kills. Today, rideshare apps are everywhere. In fact, 97% of Americans own a smartphone. Help is literally at your fingertips. There is no excuse. Call a friend, call an Uber, sleep on the couch. Just don't drive. Let's honor Christopher, Jacob, and Fraser by making better choices. Let's learn from their story. Let's talk to our friends, our families, our kids. Because one decision can mean the difference between life and death. Thank you for watching the Crossroads Project. If this story moved you, share it. Help us raise awareness, help us be part of the change. We owe it to the ones we've lost and the ones we can still save. Stay safe, stay alert, and remember, driver safety is paramount.